We go straight to the Ashanti region, where the Ashanti Regional Director of the Electoral Commission, Asiedu-Dartey, has denied media reports that 24 parliamentary aspirants were disqualified after submitting their nominations. To find out more and really if he can put some clarity to this is the man and our correspondent in the Ashanti region, William Evans Inkum. He'll be speaking to the Ashanti Regional Electoral Commission Director live to let us know what really has gone on and if some persons have been disqualified. So William Evans Inkum is joining us as we speak immediately to let us know what the situation is in the Ashanti region.
We've been hearing news of disqualification and what have been. In fact, it has become very, very rife, not only in the Ashanti region, but across the country. I have with me the Regional Director of the Electoral Commission, Mr. Asiedu-Dartey. Mr. Kweku, we understand 24 persons have been disqualified.
Thank you, my brother. And I want to state that I don't have the power to disqualify anybody. So nobody has been disqualified in the Ashanti region.
So are we to believe that all those who submitted their forms have gone through the process and they are all going to compete come December 7th?
Thank you very much. I think there's misreporting or misunderstanding, whatever way you want to put it through. The 24 people they are talking about are those who started the procedure, submitted the forms, but when they were asked to come and pay their filing fee, they did not turn up. And the procedure is that once you did not conclude the process, the return officer will write his or her comment on the form, which will be forwarded to the district officer, to the regional director, and the regional director will send them to the commission in Accra. Then the commission will look at the situation and the reasons behind the person's inability to complete the process. So if there's the need for the commission to give them the second chance, the commission can do that. But if the commission thinks that from the way things are, we should leave it as it is, then the commission will also go ahead and do that. So if you say they have been disqualified and the commission decides to give them another opportunity, what do you do? So I said they are yet to conclude their process, but they have been caught up with time. So the commission will take a decision on them.
So the presumption is that they might have not been able to complete the process, and for that matter, they will still have opportunity ahead.
It's a possibility, but that decision will be taken by the commission.
Now, what about those who have also completed or gone through the process successfully? What next?
Thank you very much. We are waiting for the commission to do the balloting. Once the balloting is done in Accra, it flows to the constituency. For instance, if the balloting result shows that Party A becomes the number one, then at the constituency level too, the parliamentary candidate will be the number one. So we are waiting for Accra to do the balloting. And when that is done, then we also decide on the positions of the candidates of the parliamentary candidates on the ballot. Then we'll then go ahead and prepare the notice of nomination, which will indicate the various candidates who have been nominated, who's proposed them, who seconded them, and who supported them, which we term as who sponsored them. And those things will also be pasted in all over the constituency and the various polling stations for people to know that these are the people who are behind these candidates, and these are the candidates who have been duly nominated.
Some aspirants especially the two major political parties, have been mentioned in those people who are yet to complete the process. Is that correct?
It's not true. I can say that on authority that all the well-known parties pay their filing fees in bulk in Accra. So I can mention NDC, MPP, CPP, PPP, GCPP and PNC. They paid for all those who filed. So there's no problem with these people. The others are some of the other parties and some independent candidates.
So what hope are you giving to those people who might have heard in the news that they are disqualified, and for that matter, that is the end of the road for them?
No, the decision is for the commission, and they themselves too. I don't know whether they are also interested in continuing the process.